In the heart of the bustling city of Ibadan, where the noise of traffic dances with the calls of street vendors, a barefoot boy named Malik ran through the crowded streets. His small frame dodged honking cars and curious pedestrians. He had one goal in mind: to find a lawyer. Malik stood in front of a tall glass building. The sign read, Adebayo and Partners, Legal Advocates. He wiped the sweat off his forehead and took a deep breath. His heart pounded. He was just a poor street boy, but today he was going to beg for justice. The receptionist looked confused. "Who are you here to see?" she asked. Malik raised his chin and said, "I want to speak to Mr. Adebayo. Please, it's about my mother. She's in prison for something she didn't do." Mr. Adebayo, tall and broad-shouldered, with a clean-shaven face and deep brown eyes, listened silently as Malik poured out his heart. "She's innocent, sir. They said she stole from her boss, but I know my mama. She'd never do that." A strange look crossed Mr. Adebayo's face as he studied Malik. There was something familiar in the boy's face, his eyes, his cheekbones. A memory tugged at his heart. 15 years ago, Mr. Adebayo had been a young lawyer in training and in love with a beautiful housemaid named Halima, but family pressure had torn them apart. The next day, Mr. Adebayo visited the prison. Halima, now thin and tired but still beautiful, sat behind bars. The moment their eyes met, time froze. Tears welled up in her eyes as she whispered, "Malik is your son." Mr. Adebayo's heart shattered, regret, love, and responsibility crashing into him all at once. Driven by guilt and love, Mr. Adebayo took up Halima's case. He worked day and night, uncovering evidence of corruption and lies in her former employer's testimony. On the day of the hearing, Malik clutched a toy car in his hand for luck. The judge banged his gavel and the courtroom fell silent. Mr. Adebayo stood tall, ready to defend the woman he once loved and the mother of his son. The judge declared Halima innocent. Malik leaped from his seat and ran into his mother's arms, sobbing with joy. Mr. Adebayo stood nearby, his eyes misty. Later that evening, under the orange glow of sunset, they sat on a park bench, Malik between his parents. For the first time in his life, Malik felt complete. Mr. Adebayo brought them home. Malik's eyes widened at the sight of the big house. "Is this where we live now?" he whispered. "Yes," Mr. Adebayo replied. "This is your home now." Weeks later, Malik wore a new school uniform, his bag slung on his back. He turned to wave goodbye to his parents. He was finally starting the life he'd always dreamed of. Sometimes fate takes a long road, but in the end, it leads us home. For Malik, it led him not just to justice, but to a father he never knew he had, and a family that would never be broken again.